I'll just take you through a quick couple of searches here, just to show you how this thing is laid out, Books in Print is laid out. I'll just do a search that was just looking for. We'll do a search for a book called Under the Dome, which is a Stephen King title. We'll just hit submit. And again, this is just a quick search. What this will do is it'll give you listings for a bunch of books found with that title, close to that title. This is, by default, it's doing a search by date, but you can also break this down by relevance, by author, format, that sort of thing. For any of these listings, you can select multiple listings by hitting these check boxes on and off. You can view multiple items at the same time. You can search your library's catalog. You can add this to a list for yourself. As I say, you can go up here and create an account, so it'll save your lists. You can download, print, or email these. You'll notice by any of these listings, it'll give you basic information: ISBN, author, publisher, the formats, availabilities, call numbers, that sort of thing. It'll also have some symbols which you can find. Up here there's a legend that'll tell you what each of these are for, whether it's reviews, full text, previews, stock information, synopsis, and whether they have it in their e-library. We'll just take a look at one of these titles. We'll go into this one to see. And it'll give you a breakdown: title, author, publication date, publisher, ISBN, those sorts of things. Where it's also available, price, pages, but it'll also give you some other information. This one gives you information on bestsellers, where this was a bestseller, and from what vendors. What awards it's won, media mentions. For instance, this was mentioned, I guess, twice on Good Morning America's Read This. And all of these have links to that information. It also tells you where it falls within the Booker Subject Guide, and that's the company that produces Books in Print. It'll also give you a synopsis, Library of Congress and Dewey call numbers. What it'll also give, and this can be different for each title, but it'll break down some other information. One, you can go into publisher information, and this will give information about Simon & Schuster, their contacts, their history, and it's quite extensive, and it'll include links, their wholesalers, all sorts of information. You can go and see if it has, not all of this all books will have it, but this one has reviews on the title itself. Has 3 brief reviews, as well as some citation for other reviews, including authors and when it was posted, or when the review was published. You can get an author biography, and not every author is listed, but many of them are. It'll give you just a brief biography of Stephen King, other formats that this is available. And again, you can use the search advanced searches to filter these down to certain formats. So that's information that Books in Print will give on a book. We'll just click on here, this advanced search, just to show you the advanced search options. It'll let you break down multiple search items, whether title, subject, awards, vendors, all sorts of stuff. Performers, if you're looking up videos or even performers for books on audio. You can sort the results by different criteria. You can save your settings. You can get the status, whether it's in print, whether it's upcoming, the countries of publication, the languages of publication, the types of book, the types of format, fiction and nonfiction, and what type of audience. You can also do price range, binding types, publication years, but also media mentions, which is really cool. You can search and see if it was reviewed in a certain source, whether it has any full text, either first chapters or whether it's in the e-libraries. You can do Boolean searches with a little index here. It also has a search history of other people that have done searches, and these are just ones that I had done. And so this search history is my own search history. Just to do a quick search, we'll do kind of repeat one I did before. We're looking for, I was going to look for Cat in the Hat. Oops, cat. I'll just type in cat and hat. We'll look for, oops. Got ahead of myself. We'll look for author as Seuss. Right there. But then I'm going to look for it, and I don't care where it was published out of, but I do want it in French. And I do want it as a book, and I'm going to say I want it in print. So I've set up that criteria, and we'll take a search and see what we find. So luckily we do have it. There's a couple different editions. There's the Cat in the Hat from Random House in both English and French, and then we've got another one as well. Both of these Random House. The originally was printed in 1967. Looks like there's a reprint in 2009. This one actually has a review on it. We can go take a look. And again, it'll tell you, give you the breakdown of the author, title information, pages, whether it was part of a series. And for children's book, it's really cool. It'll give you an age range, you know, from children 5 to 8, kindergarten to 3rd grade, bestsellers lists, awards, again, subject guides. Gives you a synopsis here, and again, we'll go into title reviews. That they actually did review this in 2006. And they don't have a citation here, but they do have a link to who reviewed it and where you could go to get it. So anyway, that's my overview of books in print. As I say, it's very powerful, very helpful, and something you can find not just items about particular books, but I also like the fact that it has some really good reader's advisory stuff, and also, as I say, really good browsing lists, whether it's these bestsellers, award lists, biographies, that kind of stuff. So anyway, that's it. Thanks.